How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP, and today we are talking about the Chicago Bears, like always, and what is going on with the number one overall pick with other teams as regards to other teams and compensation and all that stuff. Obviously, it's that time of the year to go over this stuff. That's why I'm making a lot of those videos, because it's that time of year. That's that part of the off season. Now, sources say, okay, there's sources, they say that the Bears already have gotten 2 offers from certain teams, okay? One is the Carolina Panthers. They already sent an offer to the Bears for the number 1 pick. And the Tennessee Titans, okay? They also sent a package to an offer to the Bears, to Ryan Poles. And it obviously hasn't gone through yet. There could be many reasons. Ryan Poles maybe doesn't want to trade down that low. I don't think that's true. A lot of people are bringing that up. I don't think that's true. You got the Carolina Panthers sitting at 9, and then you got the Titans sitting at 11. That's not too far down. In my opinion, that's not too far down. That's not that bad. Obviously, it'll be a steeper cost for the Titans because they're at 11, and those are the only 2 teams that have offered something yet. I think he's waiting for the Colts to possibly send an offer. The Texans haven't really been they've been pretty quiet about it, so I don't know if they're even thinking about it. They're probably just going to settle with the 2nd pick. But the Colts, I think they're waiting for, maybe the Raiders, but they already got it from the Panthers, and it also depends what they're offering, okay? They have offered stuff to Ryan Poles, and then he goes on the Peter King interview and says, I can get 3 first-round picks from these teams. Now, the Titans are, honestly, that would be a minimum, 3 first-round picks. That really would be. That would be what you're looking at. Okay, that would be perfect in my eyes, is 3 first-round picks, maybe a 2nd in there, or maybe 2 first-round picks and Derrick Henry. I don't know. Maybe 3 first-round picks and Derrick Henry. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I don't know if this is going to happen. But the reason I was complaining the other day about if you can get 3 first-round picks, and if the Titans or the Panthers offered you that, why is the deal not done yet? Now, there's many reasons it could be. He wants to wait maybe a little closer to free agency, see if teams offer him a better deal. So maybe 2 or 3 days before free agency, we'll see this pick actually traded. But there's also another reason that you can't really trade for a 2025 pick until March 15th, which I think is very stupid. So if there is 3 first-round picks, a 2023, 2024, and a 2025, you actually can't trade for it until the new year starts, the new league year starts, which is March 15th. I think you can trade for it and make it like unofficial and then make it official on March 15th. But that's like the only logical reason I can think of that Ryan Poles hasn't traded it yet. Maybe he's trying to get some players in the deal done. Maybe he's trying to trade for some players, whether it's DJ Moore, Brian Burns, Derrick Henry, Jeffrey Simmons, whoever it is. I would probably rather have Jeffrey Simmons because he's really good, and he's on the come up. He's still relatively young, and Derrick Henry, yes, he just came off of a 1,200-yard season. Yeah, he is still really good. He's like a top 2 running back in the league right now, in my opinion, still. But I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I really wouldn't be mad. I would actually probably be very happy to see him in a Bears uniform. But I think I'd rather have Jeffrey Simmons. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. We will have to see if it's the Colts. Maybe they'll give us DeForest Buckner. Maybe they'll give us Michael Pittman Jr. I think Ryan Poles sees how dry free agency is, and he wants to get players through trades. And I don't mind that. I think that is a very, very good idea. But, I mean, there is still some good free agents like Orlando Brown Jr., some Javon Hargrave. The guy from the Broncos, I can never pronounce his name. That might be good. I kind of wish Deron Payne was still available. Saquon Barkley. But they all got franchise tagged. I personally would have rather had Tony Pollard than Saquon Barkley. He's cheaper, and frankly, he probably would be the number one running back on our team anyway, behind or in front of Khalil Herbert. Even though Khalil Herbert is on the come up, and he probably would have been pretty close second. But there's just many ways to get players other than free agency and the draft. Okay, there's many ways. Get them through undrafted free agents. You can get trades. You can get them in trade packages with draft capital. There's many ways. Okay, but free agency is probably the best way to find veteran talent who have experience in the league. But this year's free agency is probably the most bone dry, shallow free agency I've seen in a very long time. But we'll have to see. Okay, there's still like another week until free agency. Technically, it starts on Monday. The tampering period, the legal tampering period starts on Monday, which is March 13th. But you technically can't officially sign somebody until March 15th. And I think we're going to see a lot of Bears action early in free agency. We have the most money. We're going to try to get the top guys that Ryan Poles has in free agency early so nobody else gets them, because we can pay them the most, even though Ryan Poles he's one of those guys that doesn't like to pay people too much. So we'll have to see. But apparently we've gotten 2 trade offers as of right now. That can change literally any second. Any second. It can change while I go to bed. It can change when I wake up. It can change literally any second. But right now we only have 2 trade offers. And I think the Colts are probably still thinking about it, who they want to pick. I'm guessing it's going to be they're going to try to do CJ Stroud, maybe Anthony Richardson. But if it is the Panthers that we choose to trade down with, I think the Panthers are going to take a CJ Stroud because I think he has the highest potential. No offense to Bryce Young, okay? I don't think Bryce Young is bad, and I think he's going to be decent in this league. But I think CJ Stroud is overall a better quarterback. He has the better build, maybe the better arm. I don't know if he processes defenses as good as Bryce Young does right now, but CJ Stroud, I think, is probably going to be the better quarterback for longer in this league. That's just my opinion. But we'll have to see. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed in this league. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good day.